Hello everyone and welcome back to another Genshin Impact recipe video. Today in the menu is the Lakkaberry Madame, a recipe from Nodkrai, which seems to be an imported recipe from a different region that was based off of the Sweet Madame. As always, the written recipe will be in the description below, and please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed and would like to see more cooking content. Without further ado, let's begin. At a glance, this dish definitely seems to be based off of the real life dish of sweet and sour chicken, which makes sense because they're saying it's an imported dish that was imported into Nodkrai. So with this in mind, I'm marinating cubed chicken breast. In a bowl, combine the chicken breast, grated ginger and garlic, sesame oil, salt, white pepper, and some water. Mix well to ensure all the chicken is coated, and then I'm gonna let this marinate for about 15 minutes. While that's marinating, I'm preparing the batter for the chicken. In a large bowl, add all-purpose flour, and then this is a mixture of cornstarch, baking soda, and baking powder, then cold water, and then oil. If the batter's too thick, kinda like mine is, then continue to slowly add cold water until it gets to the right consistency. I want it to be like a loose pancake batter. After the chicken has finished marinating, coat the chicken in this batter and then place in a pot of hot oil. My oil here is heated to about 330 degrees Fahrenheit or about 165 degrees Celsius. Fry the chicken in batches, as overcrowding will cause the oil temperature to drop too fast and the chicken won't cook properly. Fry each batch of chicken for about 3 minutes and the exterior is nice and golden brown. Continue until all the chicken is coated and fried, and then in the end we have a large pile of fried chicken. Now it's on to the sweet and sour sauce. In a bowl, add the juice of a can of crushed pineapples, ketchup, rice wine vinegar, sugar, salt, and water. Mix until everything is fully dissolved and combined. Pour this sauce into a preheated pan on high heat. I don't own a wok, so this is the alternative. Once the sauce is boiling, lower the heat down so the sauce can simmer for a few minutes. Add a mixture of water and cornstarch into the sauce and stir. The cornstarch slurry will thicken the sauce so it can easily coat the chicken. Next is adding the canned crushed pineapples. This was kind of my take on those pieces of Lakkaberry in the in-game picture. Not visually the same, but I think it's a decent alternative. Maybe if I bought one of those expensive pink pineapples. Anyways, let the sauce simmer, and while it's simmering, refry the chicken for about 30 seconds. Immediately transfer the hot fried chicken over to the sauce and then toss the coat the chicken in the thick sauce. To plate, pile the chicken high in the center of the plate and then pour any extra sauce on top of the chicken. And finally garnish with sesame seeds. And that completes the Lakkaberry Madame from Genshin Impact. Sweet, savory, sour, and delicious. This chicken pairs perfectly with rice, and that's just how I enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and what else you'd like to see me cook. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.